Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. And reclaimed it in a trice. Real chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He's going for goal. Beckenbauer. Great defending, strong and determined. Cute ball now, how can he finish? Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Takes a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
No way through. And he's decided to go for it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That's a good ball out wide. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great vision. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Costa Curta. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. And Cruyff! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
3 minutes at a time.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cruyff. Oh, this is a great... Shevchenko! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. And look at his jaw. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. Yaya Toure aimed beyond the defence. Lovely. And Shevchenko! He's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Almost an hour gone. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. Buffon. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Alcantara. Spain finding their passes, looking for the run. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
They get a throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Costa Curta. Alcantara. Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That's the throw. Gets a good foot in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And we're done. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Shevchenko on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it,
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gomez. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Piqué. Ekitike. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. McAllister. And it's Jones. Now that looks a decent ball. Jones unable to make it happen for all his good intent. There's the shot! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Roberto Baggio. Has a look and plays it forward. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And this is Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jones. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Spread neatly. Suarez receives it in a wide position. And this is Raul. That's a good ball. And again. Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Jones. Great defending, strong and determined. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Spain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Kerkez made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ekitike! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Wirtz. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the keeper's given it away. He's on it, can he get away? Cruyff. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spain are 2 up early in the second half. Ekitike. Roberto Baggio. Jones. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Piqué. Spain looking to pass their way through, and that pass just didn't quite work. McAllister. Thuram cuts out the pass. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gomez. And it's McAllister. Here's Jones. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
McAllister. And he's there to make the challenge. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Cruyff. Oh, super find. Raul is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Goes for a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And that is as far as it goes. Spain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for any... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. Roberto! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now he's off and running. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is... He's having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cruyff, Raul. And he's managed to get rid. Van Aken, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out towards the right wing. Hangs in a cross. Yaya Toure. Cruyff, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's it. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. Roll! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Spain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Spain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Piqué clears it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Luis Suarez. Raul. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. Big chance! It's hit the upright. He won't be happy with that one. Stankovic. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Makaleli. No, that's been intercepted. Time and again they are repelled. Raul being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter...
It's Baggio! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Spain find a position of real strength now. Raul touches it back. Takes the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Looking for the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Makalele. Some good work on the right flank here. Raul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Plenty to aim at. Goes for a shot! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! About as smooth as it gets! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Spain are at the peak of their power. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Hello, everyone.
Cruyff. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Showing great feet there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Nesta. Looking for options for movement. And this is... Roll! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Luis Suarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better this...
Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Spain! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Spread out to the left. In towards the backs. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Looking for the run. That's very neat. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Roll! Just off target. "30 minutes gone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he's in on goal! Roberto Baggio! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Roberto Baggio certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nuno Mendes. Cruyff quietly revving up. Showing it's roll! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cannavaro. Nesta. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is roll! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Makaleli. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Spain will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Samatta. Makaleli. Cruyff. Now it's Raul. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball, and he plays one through. Now it's Lewis, tries a shot! Sensational from Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 66 minutes is...
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Substitution.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
2 goals on the day, and he may not... Cruyff! No, that's just wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, he's seen through all of that. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Pass is just off target. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's nice. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Spreads it out wide. No luck with that dink over the top. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So that's it. It is all over. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And it's Yaya Toure. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too...
He's got tall. Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Back into the middle. Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spain with the corner, they're first. That's really well cleared. Good read, needed to be. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lefebvre has found the net here, of course.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw. Opts for safety. Granit Xhaka. Traore. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Real chance! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain get themselves into the lead. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Today, everybody,
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Granit Xhaka. And Lefebvre. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, important interception. Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Baggio! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now, who's going to be first to this? Sunderland will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
Now it's Lefay. Oh, super ball! Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Reinildo. And he's forced to go back. Brobbey has created one goal already. Cruyff. Looking for option. Roll! And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Traore. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Robbie.
Sunderland are making a change now.
Coming on the field, number 18, number 24.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto, and he's let fly. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he has been fouled there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There is an expectant air. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lewis Skelly. He is through here. Can he find the finish? That's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Zubimendi. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Raul. And this is Raul. And a chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Incapuyi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good ball out wide. And he's worked it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed. It's out of play and it is a goal kick. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Pele! Pele! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Spain shot a goal! In for the pieces! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well,
he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. White. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! He scores! Arsenal are level. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Pelé gets through on his own. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Raul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli is one of those players. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved. And it's Makaleli. It's Pelé! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Great chance! And it's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quick.
There's the shot! It's run loose, oh, he's been caught napping! That's the corner kick.
Substitution.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Oh, that's neat. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! And the pass is intercepted. Look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Cruyff.
There will be 5 minutes.
Raul with 2 goals already to his name. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
He rises! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise tries making a foray down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Baresi.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Batistuta. And that has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nakata. For Olise. Driving forward. Lovely feet. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. Cruyff! Cruyff!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise, and it's made its way to him. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Sensational by Nakata!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And Cruyff! Toure has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every...
No, not quite. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Spain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Shevchenko! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
Oh, what has happened here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckenbauer looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And this is Batistuta. Lobbed in behind.
There will be 5 minutes.
And this is Nakata. It's Nakata! No mistake! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shevchenko! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that has left him in a heap. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Beckenbauer receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nakata. And here's Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. Thuram wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. Nakata. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played in by... He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Raul. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for options for move. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! He scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough. Well, and the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. That pass isn't the best. Robertson. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. And they win it back again. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He is through here. Oh, lovely. He's having a shot!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that...
And Shevchenko! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yaya Toure. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise gets into a good position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Olise. And a decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Those of you making their way
Raul,
home on
voted
public
man of the
transportation
match.
today.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put them...
Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, well measured. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Caceres, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread neatly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kirkchu, he's got away. Thuram gets good distance on it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And Shevchenko! Not the most accurate pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Distributed tidily. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Goal! Spain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Costa Curta. And it's Son Heung-min. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer. Out to the left it goes.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Spain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Spain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Number 19, coming on the field is...
And the action is back on the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Beckenbauer, the man synonymous with solidity. And he's worked it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicked it back promptly. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Son Heung-min. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lewandowski. Olise is onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shevchenko is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Threads one in. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, it's come loose. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in...
Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Neymar goes short. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge, nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Neymar. He might be in here. And the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that is masterful defending. So, third corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Now the ball in. And now they can spring out of defence. Toure gets across to intercept that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Son Heung-min. Might be danger here. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cruyff. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's been shifted off it. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Cruyff, and Cruyff! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's taking no chances there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And here's Neymar. Pull it. Pull it! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar is behind this one.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was very necessary. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19. Number 11. Shevchenko.
They've played it short.
Johan Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 8. Baggio. Number 10.
And here's Yaya Toure. Oh, well played.
18, Yamal.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. Nesta. Nice looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's well positioned here. And he's heaved it away. He's gone forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? And he shoots! It has another go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet, Gattuso. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that, because
face to face with the keeper.
they've got to make this nice and quick.
Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Spain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta does really well there, he is strong. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Buffon with the clearance. Up towards the front line. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat. The support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pull it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Raul is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Ronaldo. Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! Spain are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. And they can counter here. And this is Nedved. 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 And the finish! The whistle has gone and it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And we come to you now.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So many thanks to Jim Begley. That's all we have time for. Good evening. goal.